Hey guys, CRU Productions back at it again with a series of unboxings. This time it's a very special series. It's Takara Tomy's unique line, the first three releases from last year in Japan. I really wish I had known about Beyblade X sometime last year because I would have absolutely been just fiending for all of this stuff. But as you can see, we have DRAN Buster, Hell's Hammer, and Wizard Rod, the most overpowered Beyblade in Beyblade X right now, unfortunately. But we're going to head and crack into these one at a time. This first video, we're just going to go in order 1, 2, 3. We're going to start with DRAN Buster. Let me get the other two out the way, and then we'll take a closer look at DRAN Buster. So right off the bat, you can see it's UX01 DRAN Buster 160A for XL. Here's a picture of the Beyblade. I do finally get an actual proper winder launcher now. Got our Beyblade. But yeah, the starters for Takara Tomy look to be pretty bulky. You do get the bigger launcher. Go ahead and look at the back. There's our XL bit. Our one protrusion ratchet, that's very exciting, and then the glass cannon itself, DRAN Buster. Really excited to get this into this one. Should be a good counter if I ever go to a tournament, if I encounter any Wizard Rod players or anything like that. You can also use Kill Shark among some other combos, etc. But right now we're focused on DRAN Buster. First impressions, the box is a little bit more boring compared to the Cobalt Dragoon in the back there, but that's just because this over here, this design, very reminiscent of what I like about Hasbro's. You only get just this sort of motion blur here. You do get the inverted white box, which I think looks clean aesthetically. Design goes around the side. You saw the back already. And then QR code here for the Beyblade X app. So let's go ahead and actually take a look inside of the box. Once again, Takara Tomy gives you a box within a box. Cut that tape open and see the contents of DRAN Buster. Here's how the inside is laid out. Here's your ripcord or winder, your launcher. Underneath all that, you can see the blade peeking out with your bit and ratchet. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. First things first, we can get it to focus. We have our blue winder. Blue winder, straight back to the background. That's cool. But pretty hefty, pretty durable. We'll need to boil this in hot water, try to straighten it out, but that's cool for now. Here's our winder launcher. Real beefy. Similar design to the string launcher. Obviously stronger than the entry launchers that Hasbro includes. Supposed to be stronger than the string launcher. Can't wait to test that out. I'm going to go ahead and just throw these in, put it in the background. Here's our XL bit. Very short actual tip, but looks like a lot of gears. It's definitely beefier than a regular flat. Normal high burst resistance. Here's our 160 ratchet. 60 is the dominant height in competitive Beyblade X, and this goes really well with an attack type Beyblade such as DRAN Buster. I've seen some people even use it on Shark Edge / Kill Shark, so definitely excited to test that out. Then finally, our little glass cannon here, DRAN Buster. So the one thing with the UX line is that instead of metal winder prongs, they are plastic. So almost all the weight is focused on the perimeter of the Beyblade, which should produce some heavy hits, especially with DRAN Buster having this large, is basically, I don't even know how to describe it, but all of the impact is basically going to be this tip right here. Just completely, is basically the entire goal of this Beyblade is to get the one hit knockout. So let's go ahead and assemble the Beyblade, try to give it a test launch. We're going to use a little bit of a shallow angle, but you should still be able to see the motion and hear the sounds of Excel. So let's go ahead, give it a quick little test launch. Oh, this is interesting. I don't normally use ripcord launchers, so this is going to be very different for me. So let's go ahead and try it. Oh my god. So that's going to be really interesting. Spinning around looks pretty cool. A little bit there. I like the way the plastic prongs. I like that the center is plastic, the perimeter is metal. I think that is really unique. Go figure. But yeah, I'll do a quick little battle with something real quick, see what it's like knocking it out. I will use a string launcher for that, so let me go ahead and pick this up. And we'll try something out. Let's go ahead and look. The token sacrifice is going to be Viper Tail, and we'll use the string launcher this time, just for quick ease of use. Let's go ahead and launch Viper Tail. Then DRAN Buster, here we go. I caused a burst finish right there at the last minute. But this thing basically has no stamina as expected. Its main goal is to go for the knockout, which is still cool. Definitely excited to give it some play testing, see what we can do with it. Overall, I really like the design. But the name of the sword, I can't even speak. I like the name DRAN Buster. Like, it reminds me of the Buster Blader from Yu-Gi-Oh! So, you know, big sword type thing. So basically, very happy I got this. I wish I had gotten into Beyblade X sooner so I could have got these on release. Sorry to get these out so late. But these are going to be great additions to my collection. I will probably get the Hasbro releases whenever they come out as well. We'll see. We're at least a year away from that. We're going to be focusing on Wave 2 next. So let's go ahead and get into the next one.